mentioned about dealing with the unknown. Our next opponent's obviously a team and a club that you know very well indeed, the team that you managed, Motherwell. That's where yourself and Morris really kind of formed your axis at Fir Park. What kind of memories stand out from your time over there in Lanarkshire?
Well, the next two games that we play are against our former clubs as well, so Motherwell and Inverness, so we're looking forward to those very much. But with at Cali Thistle, we played against Motherwell a few times, and they smashed us a few times, and we've won against them a few times. So I wouldn't say even Stevens, but we did okay against them. But they're a side now that you look at them, they've changed from last year quite considerably, yet still in the top three and still doing very well in terms of trying to finish second. And they won last week against Hearts, beat Hearts convincingly 4-1, could have been more. And James McFadden especially, who I picked all those years ago, 12 years ago I think he was in my team. And he had a rat's tail from the hair as well, the very smallest ponytail in the world. So he's changed a bit now. He hasn't got much hair to put into a ponytail now, it's all gone. But he's still producing some great football, and last week especially he was on fire, and I think he made 3 and scored 1 or something like that, so he did really well. But we've seen the game, we've had it watched, and Motherwell have been watched by Morris a few times as well, so we've got good reports on them. But it's not about what they do, of course, it's about what we do. And it's not so much making amends for last week's defeat. We want to go and win again at Easter Road, and we've done just that in the past, not on a regular basis, of course. But after this game we have 4 away matches, so we want to go into those away games buoyed and backed up by a win, by 3 points.
We've spoken before about building Easter Road into a fortress. What kind of incremental steps do you feel we can take to try and galvanise a bond between the home crowd and the team? I know you've mentioned before winning games, but is there anything else we can do to make it work?
Well, we have to start. I mean, people say, does the crowd influence the players, or do the players influence the crowd? I think it's down to the players and down to us, the staff, to make sure the players are right and they're ready, willing, and able to get out there and play. I think it was ironic last week when we were talking about making Easter Road a fortress that we lose 3-1 at home. So it just shows you the work that we have to do and the work that we want to do as well. It's not just we can't do it. We have done it before. We have won there before. And we want to make it a formidable place. That takes a bit of time. That takes getting the team together and the team playing in the right way. That can get the crowd buzzing and get the crowd singing. And once the crowd start cheering and singing with the boys, we get to a goal or 2 goals up in the game. Then you really see a completely different Easter Road and a vibrant Easter Road. And that's what we want on a regular basis. So to do that, we take each match as it comes. We make sure that we approach it the right way. Get off to the right possible start. In the games that we've won at Easter Road, we've scored the first goal, and we made sure that we've gone on to win the game. So we want that to be the case as well. Apart from sucking the ball into the net, from the fans' point of view, there's not a lot they can do. But when they do get behind the team, really do just that. So, but we have to give them something. First and foremost, they want to be entertained. They want to see the team win. They want to see the team play well. So it's down to us first.
What's the latest injury news then, Terry? I know Owain Tudor-Jones, is he still out, and Scott Robertson?
Yeah, they're still out. Owain's coming back to training next week, I think. Scott's a little bit later than that. Kevin Thompson's coming back well. He's not far away from the first team squad. Tom Tybo suspended, of course, this week. And obviously with James McPeak and Bradley Donaldson injured at the moment too, there's still 1 or 2 that are out. So we've got a few injury concerns, particularly in the midfield. But we'll adapt to that. We'll make sure that we've put a strong midfield out, and we have to contest a good midfield area with Jack Leach, who's son of Scott Leach, who made his debut last week for Motherwell, and Keith Lasley, who's whilst he seems to be getting greyer, his football still keeps continuing to improve all the time.
So, I mean, how important do you feel these next 2 fixtures will be, or next 3 probably, including St Johnstone away, in terms of just shaping our season?
Well, it's not make or break. It's that it's getting down to the wire. There's 3 matches coming up that we just we want to win. I mean, Partick Thistle is after Inverness 2 away from home. We've already won there this year as well, thanks to Liam Craig. So we've got we've won it at St Johnstone too. So we've got good memories of playing in those matches. Obviously lost at Inverness when I was there as a Cali manager, and we've lost to Motherwell twice. So these next 2 matches in particular, we want to win and get off the mark against these clubs. But we've got good games to look forward to, and I think 6 matches coming up now. We've lost the cup final last week. Let's bounce back and win the next one.